We're over here in Holland. Ragafest. They didn't tell me it was going to be hazardous over here.
I'd say stay optimistic till otherwise notified.
I may look stressed right now. It's because I really am.
This guy, you know he's nervous.
About 3 hours in, I start smelling the brisket, and I'm thinking, oh no.
There's a billion bicycles here.
You think you're going to do it? We are going to do it. There's no question.
There's no question. Fingers crossed.
Hi, I'm Bob Trudnak, barbecue guru. We're over here in Holland. We're at Ragafest. I can't wait to get started. Trimming my chicken up. We got a great group of teams here. We got 5 teams from the US. We have a bunch of teams from all over Europe.
I've been really fortunate in the competition barbecue world. In 2016 in October, we were fortunate enough to win our 5th world championship. Come all the way over from Virginia to the Netherlands to have a Florida guy give me a warm beer. I've been a chef for 31 years, and so I'm just, the French call it mise en place, to be prepared, to be organized. My mindset is to just dial in on the important meats, the 4 main categories.
I've been competing since 2010. I'm pushing 250 contests. This is my brother Jeff. My other teammate is Michael McNairman. He's from Nashville, Tennessee. I won the World Barbecue Championship in Vegas in 2014. We kind of introduced these two together, and we're kind of like brother from another mother.
Yeah, it's been that way.
Competing against my buddy Bob Trudnak. Got here on a Wednesday, and weather was absolutely beautiful, man. It was just awesome. But it went to hell in a handbasket here last night. It started raining, it got cold, drizzly. But that's what we do. We cooks. We gotta make it happen. So we're just gonna do to it, man. Looking forward to it.
We sent some my equipment over here. I'm standing here talking to you guys. It's still in customs. So we had to beg, borrow, and steal, you know, to get all this stuff here.
Like, I don't know what's going on here, but I need a pink drink.
Bob wants a pink drink.
No!
Bob, we only make drinks for friends.
Oh!
Friends, Bob.
A friend.
This is my first time cooking in the Netherlands. I got Big Mo next to me, and Bob, and the brothers from Florida. And then on my other side is a good friend that I've known for a really long time, Byron Chisholm, Butt Rub, who's from Florida as well. We're gonna add up all the scores from the European teams and the American teams. And so it's kind of like a third contest, if you will.
What they're looking for in the end, it has to look good. It has to really taste good. It has to have to really in balance, and it has to be perfectly tender. You got to nail it all the way across the board.
Mo, this weekend, the US against Europe.
That's right.
How do you think we're going to do?
I think we're going to do very well. You know, my goal, even though I love you, brother, is to beat you. But then, as a collective team, we come together and we beat the Europeans. Kick their ass. Gluteus maximus all day long.
Yes!
I love it. I love your enthusiasm.
I know it. Look at Cason coming in first.
Oh, you're planning on coming in first.
So I'm just come do what I got to do, bring what I can bring.
USA! USA! USA!
USA!
It's the top 5 Europe against the 5 Americans who are here. We are Southern Dutch BBQ from Holland. We travel all around Europe. Yeah, we did like, I think 52 contests for now. We won 4 Grand Champions and we won 6 Reserve Grand Champions. So I think it's 80% knowledge and 20% luck. We need to do our best.
Yeah, we're Miss Piggy's, UK, from the UK obviously. Yeah, we've won I think 17 Grand Champions now, and I think 15 or something Reserve Grand Champions. It's called RNA, which stands for Raw Natural Ability. If you don't think you can win, you shouldn't come.
My name is Richard, and I cook with IQ from the Netherlands, the Dutch champion, overall champion the last 3 years. Just hit 50 contests. Originally, I'm from the United States. I grew up in Alabama, but I've lived in the Netherlands for almost 20 years.
So yesterday was just drinking and prepping, ready for today.
Tony Northover from McSlims. I've known this guy for years. I've been coming to Europe competing against him. This guy's a competitor.
Go away.
Ed and Emma Gash from Bunch of Swines. If you pull up to a barbecue contest and you see those faces, you better be on your A game. They're some of the best in the world.
They've got a passion for it, they've got a talent for it, and they're doing really well. When I first started coming over here, they asked real basic questions. Now they don't even ask questions. It's like they know what they're doing, okay? So I'm happy that I'm cooking now. I got 3 monoliths, Le Chefs. These are the big boys. They'll give me the room and the capacity to do my cook.
I don't have my trailer. I don't have all my normal things around me. I'm kind of just borrowing equipment and borrowing supplies from everyone. And I'm hoping for the best. So I'm trying to get as organized as I possibly can and just try to be as efficient as I can to be done on time. So right now I'm preparing the chicken. I'm trying to get all the heavy fat off. I'm trying to get all the extra skin. I'm trying to make them look nice.
You know, we're just starting to trim our meat here, and it's a little bit different than in the US. You know, these butts are, I always like big butts, but these are like enormous. Normally over in the States, it's pretty much trimmed to where we want. Put that back over there.
Oh man, the weather's horrible. I really hate it. It's horrible, but...
Maybe they won't be used to the weather. Maybe that's our secret.
I have a trailer with air conditioner, so this tent situation is kind of new to me, so this is kind of throwing a little curveball in it. Nice umbrella. Everybody has been dealt the same cards. I better bend my grills in cards. Stay up somehow. What?
I want to go home! I want to go home!
God damn! Got a hot side, a cold side. I got my grill grates. Whoa!
I always say that competition barbecue is one bite food. You know, you got one chance to get that judge's attention. A lot of people, when they cook barbecue for the first time, they get all this smoke coming out of their stack and they think that's a good thing. I want smoke to be there, but not too much.
It's been a little crazy, so we're just gonna make the best of it. One of the worst things that ever happened to me at a competition was we had stormy weather like we have this weekend, and I lost track of time and I got disqualified in ribs. 3 seconds late and I was out of it. I got dead ass last. If it happens this weekend, I mean, I hope it doesn't happen this weekend.
Disqualified? What's that word? Disqualified? I don't know that word. Knock on wood, I've never been disqualified.
The only disqualification I had was my first time competing, and that was back in 2006. And I didn't read the rules. I didn't go to cook's meeting, so I didn't know you had to put 6 pieces in a box. I got disqualified, so it sucked.
I was disqualified one time. They accepted my box. They came back 47 minutes later and told me that I was 2 seconds late.
There's a lot of things that go wrong. It's just that, you know, you gotta know how to dance. You may lose your electricity, you may lose your fire. You know, you gotta see it through.
Even though there'll be a wide range of palates and preferences and what the judges like to eat, hopefully I'll have something for every one of them.
Dude, I mean, great flavor, man.
So you ready to move over here?
Night was a little rough, but I got through it. Got cold out. Temperatures held steady though. I wasn't as organized as I thought I would be. So I'm working in a real small space and I have a lot of things that aren't in their place. Now we're checking pork and checking brisket and seeing how things are going, but I'm pretty confident right now.
We went to bed, so the meat
It cooks itself.
Last night, a little bit cold. Didn't sleep that well. and up and out early to get everything ready to go.
And it's cold, very cold.
Short night.
We had about 4 hours of sleep. They're like short sleeves.
I'm just worried the mankinis are going to come out.
Everything was okay. Got here at 2:45. Lit the jambo. The pork butts and the brisket are cooking. Ribs are on, and we got the American flag coming. Anyways, everything's good.
First off, I come from the land of Fahrenheit, not Celsius. Set that son of a gun to 230 degrees Fahrenheit, which I thought that would be, but it ended up being 465 degrees Fahrenheit is what the conversion was. So I was wondering why my brisket was done in 5 hours. But now I made the adjustment. They're looking good, looking great. And next, my ribs are on the monolith. It was a correction that I needed.
Good morning. Hey, good morning. I've never been disqualified. I've never missed a turn-in time.
30 seconds.
Yeah, got it. But I don't want that to happen. So I'm very careful with the time.
Hey, be in time. Good luck.
Beating the American team is a combination. That's all of us. We've got to all try and perform today. But we got a handicap. We got an American in our team, so he could sabotage us.
Double agent. Right.
We don't trust Richard. No one trusts Richard.
I'll tell you, a bunch of swines were laying low this weekend.
Want to get them done, but you don't want it to be, it needs to be quite firm.
Soft.
Yeah, you don't want it too soft.
You think they were in there sleeping? Guess again. They were in there developing a scheme to win this whole thing.
But I think the Europeans have a little advantage just because we have our own stuff. They really need to kick ass to beat us.
We got a wooer! Brisket's probably getting close.
It's the calm before the storm.
Yeah,
everything's cruising. We're getting ready. We've got everything lined up for the rush.
So my advice to people just getting started in barbecue competition is just have all the supplies you need. Don't have too many things like I have here. If you have too much, things are going to get in your way. But talk to people who've done barbecue competitions. Maybe go help out and do a competition with somebody. And then once you see what it's all about, then jump in and try it yourself.
Things are chugging along good. We'll have to determine if we gotta kick the temperature up to get them done or where everything's at.
The flavors that I try to turn into the judges is a flavor that's got something for everybody. I want you to be able to taste that meat. I don't want to cover it up with sauce. I don't want to cover it up with too much rub, but I want it to be very flavorful.
We might back off the sweet a little bit and back off the heat. Just talking with judges and other European teams, it might hurt us, it might help us.
20 more degrees and they'll be done, and then I'll take them off and I'll dunk them with sauce, set the sauce, and by the time that gets done, they should be getting close to turning. Chicken's the first category we gotta turn in, which is that meat.
Part of competition barbecues, you gotta try and get some rest too. So usually when I'm cooking back in the United States, I have a stool that I'll keep right at my site, not stand on your feet all day long.
Give the Americans a run for the money. We don't want to make it easy on them.
Yeah, absolutely. They don't play fair.
So we were at a local brewery and the chef
But you gotta chew it up.
showed us this little Szechuan button. It's a flower bud. It was disgusting. This would be the perfect opportunity to get it over and try it on the European teams. Throw them off their game. This would be hilarious. It's a very unique food experience. It was so funny, and then they were just spitting it out and trying to take drinks, and it was insane.
I don't know if any of our palates will ever be the same.
It's like you licked the battery. Yeah, literally. A 9-volt battery, man. A 9-volt battery.
Dirty tactics.
It's war now.
Dirty tactics.
You're on.
The gloves are off.
Europe.
Hey, if that's what it takes, that's what I gotta do.
Introducing the Grizzly Drifter 12. If you need a go-to daily cooler that is just the right size for those quick adventures, the Grizzly Drifter 12 is a must.
Oh, they tried everything. They had special drinks, they had everything, but come on, we're ready for them.
We're looking good. Ribs are getting wrapped. Right where I want them to be. Couldn't ask for anything more right now.
Problems? No. You're running out of adrenaline at the moment.
That's not going to offend no one.
Dig in, guys. Pork's already off, brisket's off. Chicken is pretty much done. I'm gonna wait 11 o'clock, pull it off, dunk my chicken, sauce it, and put it back on the pit to set the sauce.
Checking my ribs. Everything feels good. Great flavor. I think they're at the right tenderness.
Time is running.
I am right on time.
Pumps, white smoke.
I hope I get a 180. I don't have a lot of time, so we're gonna get going.
Good luck, brother.
Thanks.
Probably be down the corner road, but we'll check that one.
You nervous? Try to be perfect. Focused, concentration, details.
Have you heard of Miss Piggy? She was disqualified last round.
Are you serious?
Oh, no.
For what?
The toothpicks fell off the top of the, they blew off the top of the shelf and they went everywhere. I thought I'd pick them up, but one went in the lid of the box in the crease. So as it closed, it just slipped down the side.
Wow, that's too bad, man.
That's good. 12.7.
I'm trying to get these damn ribs in the box.
Yeah, I got bees or like wasps and shit around me. They didn't tell me it was going to be hazardous over here. Alright.
What time you got, Jim Bob?
I got 12:28. What do I need? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, just last minute shit. That's one box.
Go, Mo.
No, somebody.
Thanks.
Come on. Oh, hurry up. Come on. You take this one. Come on.
Are you ready for awards? So, welcome everybody. Then we'll see who's better. You're for America. Rikerfest 2018 chickens.
I get stressed. He doesn't. He's just like, whatever, but I get stressed out.
They want it to be tender, bite through, full of flavor.
Same routine. Perforated skin. Got a nice brine to it. Bob chicken looks good. Very consistent in size. Pretty color. Looks great.
When you put it back on the cooker, don't let that sauce get too hot because there's sugar in that sauce. And if it gets sticky, sticks to your teeth, it usually doesn't do so good.
Good luck, my man.
It looks like barbecue chicken, like what you would find at a restaurant.
6th place in chicken. He's not here anymore. Tuffy Stone from Cool Smoke. We move into the category pork ribs.
Use every available second that you can to make sure that you turn in something that's best product.
Yeah, last year, the meat kind of threw me off. It cooks a little quicker. I slowed it down just to make sure that I wouldn't overcook it.
Now it's just going to be all about flavor. I'm going with kind of a minimalist presentation because I have to put so many ribs in the box.
6th place in ribs is IQ. 1st place in ribs goes to McSlims. We move into pork.
judge is going to want to know, why didn't you turn that money muscle in? Because you messed it up.
I'm a little worried about my pork butts though. They're taking much longer to get done than I thought they would. I'm not turning in undercooked pork.
I've been in the top 10 in pork, 43, so almost always in the top 10.
You know, I say stay optimistic till otherwise notified.
On the 9th place, patrop.com. 6th place in pork, Bunch of Swines. 2nd place in pork, IQ. So then on the 1st place in the category pork, all the way from the US, Cool Smoke. But he's unfortunately not here, but hopefully one of the other guys can maybe bring it to the stage with Tuffy. We move to brisket now.
They might win, but it won't be easy.
It was rough in the beginning. I forgot that this cooker cooks in Celsius versus Fahrenheit.
It tastes like Christmas cookie. So maybe that's our signature.
Most of the time we are top 10 in every contest, so I think they will like it.
Our brisket was not...
The judges make their choice and we live with it.
5th place in brisket is Cason.
I salvaged the best I could, so thank you.
The 4th place, which is BBQ Guru.
Look at all this hardware. Look at all these gifts.
2nd place in brisket then is IQ. 1st place brisket of the green competition Rigerfest. Bunch of Swines.
Wow. Tuffy and Mo, I thought we had it.
Europe versus America. The first ever global barbecue battle is won by Europe! USA scored in total 3,282 points and Europe scored 3,325 points. So now we move to the overall scores. Grand champion for Rigerfest 2018 is Richard from IQ!
First of all, Richard is probably one of the best cooks I know, not only in Europe, in the world. He's fantastic.
Oh, you're saying, what about this time you didn't turn in?
That was awesome.
That was probably a 180.
So I get a tattoo everywhere I go to a new place, man.
That was really special.
That's the barbecue family. Right. That's what barbecue is all about.
It's the same all over the world.
It is.